Lynn and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a quick tutorial just to show you guys how I achieve my makeup and the steps that I take to, like, you know, just kind of bring some drama to my Instagram photos whenever I'm feeling like, you know, I want to be an Instagram baddie and, you know, kind of overload Instagram with some cuteness and a little, you know, a little hint of drama. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
So today's eye candy will be the Narcissist Wanted palette, and I'm super excited about it because one, it has a rose gold theme to it. It's not your typical warm palette. It has some pale pinks and some rose gold shades and some tans, and there's matte shades, there's satin shades, there's metallic shades and glitter shades. 12 shades total within the palette with a new formula of pure pigments, so that way each swatch will be highly pigmented and you will get the best color payoff that you could possibly get. This palette is beautiful, and I'm literally swatching just one time, and look at how beautiful these swatches are, guys. I wanted the palette, so I cannot wait to use this palette. I want to see what magic I can create in front of you guys, so let's just go ahead and get started.
I'm just going to prime my eyes using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And this is just going to give the eyeshadow something to stick to, adhere to, and all of the above. So I'm just going to apply some tape, and this is going to give me a nice, like, sharp eyeshadow look on the edges. Okay, so taking 7 Heaven, I'm going to use that as my blending shade. And I'm using a Morphe M441 brush. And I'm just going to pop this like in the crease. So we're going to like lightly build. I'm going to build up. And I'm just using circular motions and then windshield wiper motions to like blend it out. Okay, so just to kind of warm up the eye just a smidget, I'm going to take Shadow Hill here, which is this light tan shade, on the same brush. I always start like light and then kind of gradually build into like the dark using the same brush. So I'm going to apply this into the crease as well, but I'm not going to drag it like all the way in. I'm just gonna like kind of build on top of the first shade. Okay, so next I'm gonna go into the shade. It's like a reddish shade, and it is Temptress. So I'm just gonna take this shade and blend that towards the outer V area of the eye, like right beneath Shadow Hill. And this is just to kind of add some warm tones to it. Just like that. Just kind of warm it up a bit. And then drag it in. But stop like about halfway in and just like lightly feather it out. And they have pure pigments in these eyeshadows, so the application is definitely going to be a lot smoother when it comes to like blendability and the longevity that the eyeshadow payoff will give. Okay, and then I'm going to take my little pencil brush. This is the Peach and Pearls brush. So I'm going to take this dark brown shade here. It's called Coconut Grove. And I'm going to use this to deepen the outer V, to add some depth. Ooh, I love the payoff of this. Kind of staying like in the crease and blending it out that way, like just kind of taking it like that. I'm gonna take some of this Shadow Hill and use that to blend it out. That way it's like a smooth transition. So today I think I want to go for like a halo effect. So I'm going to take this Coconut Grove, this dark brown, and I'm just going to apply that like in the inner portion of the eye. And then I'm going to go in with this Shadow Hill shade and just kind of pop that like right on top, but blending into the crease just to kind of fade it out a bit. I'm going to take a little bit of my concealer and my straight painter brush is what I call it, just a little, and I'm just going to apply this to the center of the eye, just making sure to kind of like feather it out at the same time. Okay, so then for my pop, I'm going to go with, let's see, should I go with this shade? Should I go with this shade? What shade should I go with? Let's swatch. I think you know what? Let's just mix the two. I'm gonna start with this shade here. It's like a rose gold. This is Delirium. And I'm just gonna put it on my brush, spritz it a bit, and then apply that to the center. And then I'm going to take Shooting Star on the back of the same brush. Then I'm just gonna pop that right on top. Moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation that is launching at Sephora on the 26th of December. And I'm really excited about this because this is a new formula and it's 16-hour fade resistant. Like, that's what it claims to be. It's supposed to be really lightweight but full coverage to mimic skin. It's sweat resistant. It doesn't oxidize. It is fade resistant. There are 33 different shades, so the shade range is basically like the largest range that NARS has to offer compared to like the other foundations that they have. This one is going to be the one with like the largest shade range, so that's a good thing. So I want to see how this compares to my All Day Luminous foundation as far as like the consistency and the coverage, X, Y, and Z. I'm just going to apply it to the skin, and then I'm gonna kind of blend that out with my Blur and Blend brush from Real Techniques. You know, this is my first time actually using a brush like this. Okay. Just because I'm extra, I'm gonna go a little bit more, because I just want to see like if you do cake it on, if it's gonna end up looking cakey. You know, I'm just gonna drag it down the neck, you know. Oh, this is bomb. So I'm gonna go in and highlight with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer because this is my holy grail. Like, I have not found any concealer that I personally like that trumps this. I'm just gonna blend that out. So I'm gonna go in with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I'm just going to press that in right up underneath the eye. Okay, so while that's just kind of sitting there just a little bit, I'm gonna go in with my Ruby Kiss mineral powder in Honey Brown, and I'm just going to warm up my forehead. And I'm not gonna like contour, but I'm just gonna like warm up my temples and like the jawline just a bit. So then now I'm just gonna spritz my Mario Badescu facial spray, and it has aloe, herbs, and rose water. And this is just to kind of, you know, bring some life back into the makeup. And I'm gonna go into Shadow Hill first, and I'm just going to pinch my brush like this, get some product, and drag that along the lower lash line. And it just helps. Like, I like doing this because it like fades it out at the exact same time. Sweep it. And then I'm gonna go in with Coconut Grove in a pencil brush and sweep that along, making sure to bring it up and extend towards the top portion of the eye that you did. I'm kind of trying to stay like close to the lash line as possible. Look at this skin though. Look at this skin. Yo, I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And I'm gonna go in with some of this Temptress red shade, just a little bit, and I'll apply it like underneath. I'm going to take some of this Shooting Star. I'm gonna spritz it. And I'm just going to apply that to the inner tear duct. Now I'm gonna do my liquid liner. Okay, so for the lips, I'm just taking a purple lip liner, and I'm just gonna line the lips. So now I'm gonna use Duchess by Afra Cosmetics. And then I'm just gonna take some of my Tahoe foundation. And you wanna make sure that like you're cleaning up around your lipstick. Cause you know, people be zooming in and stuff and you don't wanna let them catch you slipping. You know, especially on Instagram. So now I need to add a little bling because you know you can't get on Instagram without the bling. You gotta blind them. You gotta be shining brighter than their future. So you have to get in the zone whenever you're applying the highlight because the highlights is the overall, it's the icing on the cake. So I'm gonna be using Afra Rodeo Drive highlight. And I'm just going to pick some up on my brush, spritz the brush. Just lightly tap, right? Lightly tap on the nose. And then I'm gonna go into my Master Chrome highlight. This is in Molten Gold by Maybelline. And the Rodeo Drive is like more of like a frosty champagne, whereas the Molten Gold is a gold. So I like to mix. So I'm just like layering that on top. And then I'm gonna start like blending out. I like to just take my sponge and just like kind of tap around the lines of demarcation just to kind of like blend it in more. And then over the highlight of the nose so it looks more natural. Okay guys, so I'm back. I have transformed. You know, you are not an Instagram baddie if you don't have the blue jean jacket. No, I'm just kidding. Like, you can wear whatever you want. All right, so, you know, you have to give the drama. Well, yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Hit the little thumbs up button down beneath this video. And while you're at it, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button because we have a load of cute and fun videos coming this way really soon. So yeah, so I ain't gonna hold you guys up. You already know the motto. Be you, be beautiful, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.